Well, hello once again and welcome back. So we are now on to the next part of my exploration of the North Wales coastline, and now I am at Rhyl. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. I'll tell you what, so far this line has been extremely picturesque. You got a bit of a sea view, things like that, and this is very, very impressive. I'm so glad that I've managed to do this journey. I really, really am. So, as always, we're going to have a little look around Rhyl. Seagulls are going, the sun's out. What more can you ask for? So, welcome back once again to Down the Line as we go on a Welsh railway journey. The line so far has provided a few interesting teasers of what views I can expect to see over the course of my journey, and after missing out on both Flint and Shotton stations, I was keen to get out, stretch my legs and have a good look around this very intriguing railway station. So what you will notice with Rhyl compared to Chester, obviously the station size has got a lot smaller. We're now just at 2 platforms, managed by Transport for Wales, obviously. And do you know what, like I said, in terms of services, Avanti West Coast do stop here. Obviously Transport for Wales, in terms of where you can go to Birmingham International, along to Bangor, Holyhead, back down to where I've just come from, like Chester, crew wise. And do you know what? If this is what the rest of these stations are going to look like, I'm in for a very, very good day. So what I will touch on as I am here is, so you see how there's a Morrison's. So when I've done some research on this, it said that there used to be 3 platforms and a goods yard, goods shed, one or the other, goods something. And obviously me being on platform 2, platform 1 over there, to me, platform 3 would have been there, obviously with the canopy overhanging. So when I did it, it did say that the site of the old goods yard shed and platform 3 has been replaced by a supermarket, Morrison's, and the car park, which is a shame. So there's a couple of sidings up ahead. Even when we went through Prestatyn, you can see there was an old area where there used to be maybe some sidings or something. I've got a feeling this line is going to be quite historical, which adds to it. It always does. So yeah, more of a look around Rhyl, I guess. Rhyl opened in May of 1848 and was one of the original stations along the then known Chester and Holyhead Railway. Although for the first 2 years, the line only went as far as Bangor, until the completion of the Britannia Bridge, allowing a through running to and from Holyhead. Interestingly, the London and North Western Railway absorbed the line in 1867 to prevent the rival Great Western Railway gaining access to this part of the railway network. So looking around this brilliant station, it is easy to see why it holds Grade 2 listed status, which was given in 1993. So there was also, I mentioned obviously there was another platform, platform 3. There was also another line that used to be here. It used to run from Rhyl to Denbigh, which, from what I read, closed to passengers in 1955 and then fully in 1968. So in the 60s and 70s, this station did have a bit of a decline because of roads. So what you'll find, and what we will talk about as well in other episodes, is the big A road that runs near here, which took a lot of passengers off the lines here. Which obviously did lead to, like I said, led to a decline. But thankfully, Rhyl is a very popular holiday destination. So it still gets its visitors from, people who can access it easily. And I can see why. And if you're wondering about what the Grade 2 listed status is all about, so the station buildings behind me, that's it. And just from seeing it from this side, it's fantastic. The only thing is, my train, I'm only here for half an hour, so I've got to squeeze this video and get as much information as I can. So I think next, up the footbridge on the other side, and then There's a big signal box I want to talk about, so we'll go and do that. One thing I do find quite cool is some of the station signage still is in the colours of when it was Arriva Train Wales. I think that's what it's called, or Arriva for Wales, whatever. So I'm just walking up the length of platform 1 for a very good reason. So I touched on a little bit ago that there was a signal box. Now it's quite a big one actually. I mean, it's nothing on the size of what you'd see at maybe Shrewsbury, for example, but I'm gonna see, my time is of the essence here, but just give me a second and I will get there. It's nice being out in the sun, it really is. So let me turn around. So yeah, behind me is the signal box. So there was 2 here, or maybe either side, I don't know where the other location was, but signal box 1 closed in 2018 after they redone all the signalling system here after a £50 million upgrade. So there has been investment on this line, which is good to see. And also signal box number 2 is a listed building. I'm going to go on the assumption that that is signal box number 2 as it is still standing. Could be wrong, could be right, but you know, sometimes with railways, with its signal boxes, certain parts of stations, they have that historical significance. They are better just left alone. So yeah, so technically I'm on the wrong, well, I am on the wrong platform for my next service. So a few wide shots of this side of the station. There is a green light this side, so I'm hoping something comes in while I am waiting for my next train, which isn't too far away. So I'm going to do that, head back over, and then I will see you at the next station. But we'll sign out over there. So see more of Rhyl, why not? Okay then, so I've made it back to the other side. I've got 3 minutes until my train arrives. Apart from that 197 which pulled into platform 1, there hasn't really been much in terms of train action, I'm afraid. So it is a very, very quiet station, and the surrounding noise matches that as well. So I've got to tell you that as it is, you know, I'm not to know that, I'm not from around here. But it's been lovely all the same, like seeing the signal box. The station itself is incredibly pretty. I had a look inside the ticket office. They've got a couple of nice old photographs. One was of class 37 in the regional railways livery with rolling stock. So that was pretty cool at Rhyl. So yeah, thank you very much. This isn't the end of my journey, of course. We've got Abergele and Pensan. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm southern, so let me off. Colwyn Bay, Llandudno Junction, and then we'll explore the branch line as well. So I think we're nearly halfway through the day. So yeah, thank you very much, and I will see you at the next stop of Abergele and Pensan. See you there, or in real time next week.